Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Macy and I am a full-time reseller. On this channel, I put out reselling content to help you succeed at your reselling business. And today we are going to be looking at my sales from November 1st through November 7th. I have a salted caramel cream cold brew here because I am a basic white girl. No, this is my first time trying this and it is pretty good. So if you haven't tried it yet, maybe give it a try. I really like it. We're just going to jump into my sales. I'm going to tell you guys about any sale that I had that was over $15 in profit, and then at the end I'm going to go over my lowest profit sales and round it out with my total sales numbers and my profit breakdown. If you watched my last video about the $10 reinvesting reselling challenge, then you will have already heard about some of these sales, but there's also a bunch more that you haven't heard yet, so I'm sorry for the repeat here. Okay, first up, I sold a pink Victoria's Secret gray soft stretchy lounge pants in a size extra small, and they sold on Mercari for $34, and after Mercari fees and shipping, I made $25.06. It took only 1 day to sell. I paid full price for these at Goodwill because I really like selling pink Victoria's Secret pants, whether they're leggings or lounge pants, and I also really like selling their sweatshirts. Those things always do really good on Mercari, so if you haven't cross-posted your pink Victoria's Secret items to Mercari yet, try doing that. I think you'll have pretty good luck. The next item to sell was an Eileen Fisher red-ribbed merino wool sweater in a size medium. It sold on Poshmark for $22, and after Poshmark fees, I made $17.60. It took 5 days to sell. I managed to find this at Goodwill Dollar Day for $1, and I should have thought, if an Eileen Fisher sweater is still here for $1, there's probably something wrong with it. But I didn't really think about that, and I saw that there were a few small snags on the front of it, and I'm like, oh, that's no big deal, it'll still sell really well. And then whenever I got it home and was taking pictures, I decided to model this one. I noticed pretty quickly that it had a very big patched snag along the elbow here. It was probably like this long, and it was already fixed kind of because it was patched, but you could still tell that there was a flaw there. I mean, overall the sweater wasn't in that bad of shape with the few snags and that one on the elbow, so I decided to go ahead and still sell it anyways. And to my surprise, it still sold for a pretty good amount, over my $15 profit, which is what I'm aiming for anyway, so that worked out great. Plus it sold really fast. The next item to sell was an LL Bean tan with brown corduroy collar coat in a size medium petite. It sold on Poshmark for $46, and after Poshmark fees, I made $36.80. It took 167 days to sell. So I didn't list this at the best time of year for a coat. I listed it in the middle of May. So throughout the summer it didn't sell, but now that we are in the right season for this coat, it sold, and that's great. This was also a consignment item, so I made a bit of the profit and then the rest goes back to the person that gave me this item to consign. The next item that sold was an Aerie Chill Play Move black full-length leggings in a size medium. They sold on eBay for $25, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $18.34. It took 2 days to sell. I love selling Aerie leggings. They are made of just like the best material, first of all, and secondly, they sell ridiculously fast and always for a pretty good amount. Anywhere between 25, 28, somewhere around there. So I am willing to pay full price for Aerie leggings at Goodwill, surprisingly enough. The next item that sold was an All Saints light wash studded frayed hem skirt in a size 4, and it sold on Mercari for $25. After Mercari fees and shipping, I made $17.91. It took 5 days to sell. I remember getting really excited that I found an All Saints skirt because I don't find All Saints very often, and that is a pretty expensive brand. I don't have that much experience selling it since I barely find it, but whenever I do find it, I usually will pick it up I didn't even bother looking up to see how much this skirt would go for. I just went ahead and paid the full price for it at $5.29, and it sold pretty quickly for a pretty good price, so I'm happy with that flip. Let me know in the comments if you have any experience selling All Saints and if it does pretty well for you. The next item that sold was an ASOS design one shoulder sequin maxi sleeve crop top in a size 6. It sold on Poshmark for $35, and after Poshmark fees, I made $28. It took 98 days to sell. I picked this up at the bins of all places. I just saw a new with tags sequined out thing, and I was like, well, I have no idea what this is, but I'm gonna pick it up anyways because it's the bins, so why not? And it's new with tags, and ASOS is a good brand to pick up new with tags, so I went ahead and got it. And then whenever I got home, I had a really hard time figuring out what it was because it was so strange. I'm like, is it a dress? Is it a skirt? Like, I was looking at the sleeve, like trying to figure out how you would fit a body inside of the sleeve, because it was so small, you know, the width of it, but it didn't make sense as a sleeve, you know. I wasn't thinking it was a one shoulder crop top sleeve. It just, the whole thing made no sense until I went to go try it on. I was like, well, I guess the only way to figure out what this is if I unzip the side and then try to put it on somehow. And then I finally figured out, okay, it is a one shoulder long sleeve crop top. Interesting. And then I was able to find the stock photo for it, which is great because I didn't fit in the top myself, and it definitely needed some sort of modeled photo to sell. So I'm surprised that this actually sold for as much as it did, because it definitely seems like something that you would want to have the matching bottoms for as well. I don't really know how you would style a top like this or where you would even wear it, but hey, it got a lot of attention, so that was cool. The next item to sell was a Carhartt burgundy casual button-down shirt in a size 3XL for men, and it sold on eBay for $25. After eBay fees and shipping, I made $16. It took 20 days to sell. This was a bins pickup again, and I picked it up because Carhartt is a good brand if you're picking up men's items, and 3XL is a great size. So I figured with those two things going for it, it would sell pretty quickly. The next item to sell was an Abercrombie Fitch men's Langdon skinny stretch jeans in a size 28-30, and they sold on eBay for $32.95, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $20.95. It took 3 days to sell. Gotta love a quick flip like that, and I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. Men's jeans sell so fast for me, whether they're mall brands like Abercrombie Fitch, American Eagle, or if they're higher end brands. I feel like you almost can't go wrong picking up and selling men's jeans right now. They sell really fast, at least for me. The next item to sell was a J. Jill Pima boat neck long sleeve tunic top in a size small. It sold on eBay for $24.95, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $18.02. It took 63 days to sell. That was a really good selling price there, I think, for a J. Jill top. J. Jill is always rather hit or miss for me. Sometimes things sell kind of fast for a good amount, and then sometimes they just sit forever, and then I have to lower the price to something pretty low, like in the $15 to $18 range to get items to sell. So to have a J. Jill top sell for $25 is really, really good for me. I picked this up mostly because of the material, the Pima cotton, and the design on it I thought was pretty nice. The next item to sell was an Athleta black cargo elastic hem joggers in a size small. They sold on Poshmark for $55.95, and after Poshmark fees and shipping, I made $42.71. It took 99 days to sell. So honestly, these would have sold a lot faster if I was accepting offers, but I was being very picky with my offer prices that I was willing to accept. I really liked them and I wanted to keep them, but also I wanted $55, you know. I was willing to give them up if I could get the asking price that I was putting out there. So eventually, after 90 some days, a buyer did come along that was willing to pay my asking price, and therefore I let these beautiful pants go. The next item to sell was a frame pair of skinny jeans in black color in a size 26. And they sold on eBay for $30.36, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $21.20. It took 112 days to sell. These probably would have also sold faster, but they had a flaw in the stitching, which I had fixed. But of course I mentioned in the description that I had fixed some of the stitching on these pants. I think it was around the pockets on the back. There was like a section that had come unstitched. And whenever that happens, I usually just take my hand sewing kit and restitch it back up. It doesn't look as good as the manufacturing stitching, but it looks better than having no stitching at all. So if it didn't have that flaw, it probably would have sold for a better price and faster. But since it had the flaw, it sold for $30.36 with free shipping, which is still pretty good. Frame denim is almost always a good pickup, in my opinion. The next item to sell was a pair of Hudson bright blue jegging jeans in a size 30. They sold on Poshmark for $30, and after Poshmark fees, I made $24. They took only 6 days to sell. I got really excited whenever I saw Hudson jeans, which is a great jeans brand, and the size 30. I was like, oh, this is a winner. But I should have thought about it maybe a little bit more, because colored denim is not the most popular of things right now. I did pay full price for these jeans at $6.99. It ended up working out okay. They sold for a really good price and I made a decent profit, so I'm fine with that. But be very cautious picking up colored denim, especially if you're paying up for it, because it is just not that popular right now. The next item to sell was a Bowden red floral button cuff maxi dress in a size 2. It sold on Poshmark for $67, and after Poshmark fees, I made $53.60. It took 129 days to sell. I had this price really high, guys. I think I had this at $98 on Poshmark, and I don't know, I got this offer of $67 and I was just like in the mood to accept offers, and I just accepted it. I probably could have gotten more if I had either lowered my price on Poshmark, the starting price, or if I had countered, perhaps she would have accepted even a higher price. But I've had this dress for, you know, a couple months, and I just wanted the $67. I was like, yeah, nah, I'll take it. I paid $14.99 for this dress at a Goodwill, so I did pay up for it, and I paid up because it was just so pretty. Like, I know Bowden doesn't always command the highest price, but I figured this dress, being a maxi length, long sleeve, of really pretty design, I figured that one would do well regardless. The next item to sell was a pair of Torrid tan bow side ankle heeled boots. They were a size 8 and they sold on Poshmark for $30, and after Poshmark fees I made $24. They took 15 days to sell. I thought these were so cute. I paid full price for them at Goodwill for $8, and I figured that I would be able to get a pretty good price for them because I know Torrid sells pretty well. But whenever I looked up comps, they actually weren't going for that much. And these did have some wear on the shoes just from normal use. It had some scuffing. I had originally priced these boots at $45, and then I received the $30 offer, and just like the Bowden dress, I was just in the mood to accept some offers, so I went ahead and took it. I think that's a piece of advice that I have for you guys. If you want to make a lot of sales, be willing to accept offers, you know, even if it's lower than you typically would accept. If you're still making a good profit on the item, like, really think about if you want to actually counter or decline an offer, or if you just want to make the sale, because then you can always take that money and reinvest it in your business, which will bring in more money than having an item just sit for months and months, you know? So if you can make a quick flip, even if it's not for quite as much as you were hoping for, it might still be worth it. Alright, I want to do some rapid fire American Eagle jean sales for you guys because I have a bunch of them that are very similar, and I don't want to bore you guys with too many details about them, so I'm just going to go through them real fast. The first two I want to tell you guys about sold together in a bundle. So the first one out of that set was an American Eagle light wash distressed high-rise jegging in a size 4, and it sold on Poshmark for $23.72. After Poshmark fees, I made $18.97. It only took 2 days to sell. It's had a lot of style features going for it, so that's why it sold so quickly. It had that raw hem, the high rise, distressed, light wash, all those things are good. The other pair that sold in that bundle was an American Eagle distressed green super stretch high rise jegging in a size 4. Sold again on Poshmark for $20.75, and after Poshmark fees I made $16.60. It took 15 days to sell. I did pay full price for both of those jeans at a Goodwill for $6.99 each. I am almost always willing to pay full price for high-rise American Eagle jeggings just because they sell so fast. I know they don't sell for a crazy amount of money, but whenever you can buy something that you list and then 2 days later are able to make around $10 on, then I think that's worth it, especially if it's an easy list like these jeans are. The next pair to sell was an American Eagle dark wash super stretch short high-rise jegging in a size 8 short, and they sold on eBay for $34. After eBay fees and shipping, I made $24.16. It took 3 days to sell. The next pair was an American Eagle black 360-degree super stretch high-rise jegging in a size 14. It sold on Poshmark for $29, and after Poshmark fees, I made $23.20. It took 6 days to sell. And the last pair was an American Eagle 360 degrees super stretch dark wash high-rise jegging in a size 4, and it sold on Poshmark for $32. After Poshmark fees, I made $25.60. And it took 0 days to sell because I had just relisted this item. I noticed a flaw in the description of the item, so I went ahead and relisted it using Vendu, and then it sold like an hour later. So, woo! So excited about that. Okay, I want to tell you guys about some of my lowest profit sales now. The first was a Talbots brown wool cowl neck sweater in a size medium petite. It sold on Mercari for $9, and after Mercari fees and shipping, I made $3.29. It took 348 days to sell. That's a long time. I pull items after they're listed a year, so this was getting awfully close to that pull time. It was a consignment item, so I made a bit of the profit and the rest went back to the person I'm consigning for. It's not much either way, but hey, it sold, so that's cool. Sad thing about this is though, I sold it on Poshmark the next day, the same sweater, because I forgot to take down the listing, and I have really bad luck whenever it comes to stuff like that. An item can be listed for 348 days and then sell on 2 different platforms within 24 hours, and it's just like, how? What? What? Okay. But whenever stuff like that happens, I just reach out to the buyer on the platform that it sold in later, and I tell them, hey, I'm really sorry, this item is no longer available. I will cancel your order and issue you a refund. And usually it is okay. I hate doing that, but it happens. The next item that sold was an Express 111 V-neck pink top in a size extra small, and it sold on eBay for $8.95, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made $4.06. It took 411 days to sell. Oh, I actually kept that one over a year. These are some really long sales. The good thing about November and December is that some of my oldest items always sell around this time of year. I don't really know why, but I will take it, you know? That's great. Take all of my old stale inventory, please. Next item that sold was a Forever 21 new with tags blush pink ribbed bodycon pencil skirt in a size small. It sold on Poshmark for $6, and after Poshmark fees, I made $4.93. It took 75 days to sell. It also was a consignment item, so I made a bit of the profit and the rest went back to the person that gave me this item to consign. The last item on the low profit list was a Christopher & Banks green-white 3-button knit sweater in a size medium, and it sold on eBay for $10.95 after eBay fees and shipping, which was so expensive, $7.91 in shipping. I made $1.38. Oh gosh. It took 414 days to sell. Yeah, not a great flip there. I think I got this from my mom actually, and so no cost of goods there, which is awesome because if there was, I would be making probably negative money. But again, like the Talbots sweater, this was added to a bundle on Poshmark the same day, and I had to tell them like, I'm sorry, I had to remove this item from your potential bundle that you were creating because it's no longer available. How is an item listed for 414 days and then potentially gonna get bought twice? I don't understand. It stinks though, because if I had sold it on Poshmark, it probably would have made more money than $1.38. Alright, so that's it for my sales. My totals for this week. My total sales were $938, and after Poshmark fees, Mercari fees, eBay fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, I made $508. Sales are definitely starting to pick up. I can see shoppers coming in for the holiday shopping season, and that's very exciting. I'm trying really hard to get some listings up for them to buy. I know people want sweaters and jackets and coats and all those great winter staples, so if I can get some more of those before things shut down in Pennsylvania, that would be great. I know things are getting pretty crazy out there, and so we'll see what happens. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I appreciate every single person that subscribes. Stay safe out there, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!